Oh, I'm so glad he got to say.
Why didn't you say it?
I said it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. All right. End the recording. Let's go back. Let's go back.
So we're gonna play a little standard. These are pre-constructed deck. Well, I mean, I constructed them, but they are. We're not drafting this time. We'll just do a couple of different attacks. So we did the burn deck last time. So we'll check out some of my other ones. This one's I call Thirst Quencher because it's got vampires in it.
Nice.
And they drink blood.
Are these just like the most annoying decks in the meta right now?
Burn is the worst. These other ones, I mean, pretty much any deck's annoying. Any deck that wins a lot is annoying, but...
Well, I guess to a certain extent that's true.
Okay, so this unfortunately is a really bad start, so I'm gonna have to mulligan this. Okay, this is keepable. And that's great. So, so this game is all about gaining life and then things happening because of that life that you gain. We'll see what we're playing. Alright, black, blue, could be a couple of different decks. Let's see. Alright, yep, probably not gonna win this one, but that's okay.
Why? Why immediately?
Because I can just tell this person has their hand full of that type of card. This card is my favorite. Yep, there we go. So we're having a good time.
Fun.
This is gonna probably be a no creature deck on their side. They'll probably play a bunch of stuff until they get out. I'm trying to think what their like big win condition is.
Let's
So
see.
creatureless decks are like
win
viable?
condition is
Oh yeah,
bring
very
to
easily.
0 life.
There's a bunch of creatureless decks in the meta right now.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Alright, so this. We'll try this. It's gonna get counted, but that's.
Oh yeah, right there.
I would rather that get countered than my Legion Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and attack. We'll drop in the bucket.
Okay, you're winning now.
Heck yeah!
You're winning because your life total is higher than the opponent.
Alright, he's gonna get rid of my Legion Lieutenant, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So then... Oh, because he didn't want to lose life off the bat, right? So he probably has a counter for this or whatever. So murder is a dead card, because this person is never going to have creatures, like, ever. And now, Arena's only going to ask me if I want to use murder, but I will have the only creatures on the pit. Okay, so maybe he'll create a zombie and make him kill him. Nope. He's going to, each player sacrifice 2 creatures. Good game, everybody!
Seems pretty good.
Hopefully he makes a zombie. Hey, there we go. We can murder something now.
Yes!
Rise.
Countered.
Probably. Yep!
Yep.
Oh wait, no. He might draw one. He might draw one. Hey, alright. Well, at least he gets to draw cards. I'm sure he's happy about that.
This deck is annoying. His.
Yeah, I mean,
That's control,
it's fine.
baby.
I mean, it's just it's just like a black blue control. Like, it's just, yep, sounds good. So he's gonna sacrifice this, and it's gonna destroy all permanents with converted mana cost 2, which will be my Bishop Soldier. I'll probably wait till I cast something else. Or yep.
Good help is easy to find.
Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna concede when I see my next draw. Because there's no way I'm getting this. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Search for Escanta is just gonna happen soon. Yeah,
Whoa,
okay.
wait, no, there's the... Okay.
That's my 1 mana spell that I should have gotten on turn 1. Alright. So, that deck requires... This deck definitely requires, like, a quicker start out of the gate. And if they have answers for my first couple creatures, then there's probably no chance. But we'll try it again just to kind of see a little bit more how the deck pilots when it's not just constantly on the ropes. Kenobi!
Very good.
Alright, this is not great, but it's keepable.
Workable.
It's annoying because I don't have untapped white mana out of the gate to do my Johnny's Welcome, so I'm a little bit disappointed.
What if you draw it?
Oh no, I was playing first, so I can't. You can't draw. Alright, but at least I'll get it out here. Hopefully I draw another land. Come on, land. Land. Alright, so we're playing a Merfolk deck, which I have.
Oh, what?
It's a Merfolk deck.
Okay.
So, and I'm probably gonna lose because this is way too slow of a start to go up against Merfolk. Like, this is gonna just.
I like how
So Merfolk are like hyper aggressive.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like 10,000 creatures within 2 turns. I mean, hopefully they get a slow start, but it's looking like not. That's not the and you get another one. So this is gonna be good. I cannot block this creature, so they can keep pumping it with counters, and I can't do anything about it except hopefully draw murder. Alright, there's a land, so that'll help a bit. We'll go with this so we can block this flyer. Now, I gain life. So these, every time a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. So that's very nice. So this guy's going to get yet another counter. I cannot block it, so that will be what's attacking me.
God.
Yeah, makes sense that you attack with this as well. I don't really care. Okay. Alright, so let's just kill this thing.
Well, that's nice.
So yeah, that was a good draw. I mean, I'm still slow, but they can only deal me a bit of damage.
Just based on what I'm seeing,
that's
Merfolk and Murlocs in Hearthstone just do the exact same thing.
To be fair,
hyper
Merfolk
aggro.
have been around in Magic for
Yeah,
much longer
yeah.
than Hearthstone.
Yeah, no.
Are we playing Hearthstone? I thought we were playing MTG.
Yeah, this is not looking good for me. If I draw
How do you
another,
bring so many things out so fast?
if I draw another,
That is how cards work, Spencer.
No.
if I drew another land, I would settle the wreckage, and then I would get a little bit of a respite. But yeah, there's no way I'm winning this one. So, all right, we'll try my own Merfolk deck, and we can kind of see similarly how that one.
Man, this LP's killing Parker. He went from high level 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna.
That's all Merfolk.
That's all, Merfolks. Get it?
I'm leaving.
No one sees these titles except me. So if you guys didn't, if we didn't do this, no one would see these titles. All right, so this is a really fun start. Not amazing, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it just because of this. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, you create a 1/1 Merfolk creature with token with hexproof, and that can just get out of control.
Can I just say
I can imagine.
a fun word to say? Merfolk.
Merfolk. So
Just
we'll
win on turn 1.
Yeah.
Just win.
This is gonna be good.
Wow, he didn't even put out a... Wait, no, it says
This,
turn.
yeah, this is possible. Possibly a. All right, another black-blue deck. This could be another no creature deck.
I think if I played someone with a no creature deck, I would just concede.
I really hope they don't have like Spell Pierce. Okay, that's fine. Moment of Craving's fine. I'm fine with that. I really didn't want this to be countered. Alright, so we got red on there. Dafriel's annoying, but I can get rid of Syncopate because I really don't care
Let's tidy
about
up in
Syncopate.
there.
So that is fine with me.
So what, that
This Planeswalker, his only minus ability is to discard a card. And when I get below a certain number of cards,
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
then he starts dealing me damage, which is now. So I'm definitely going to have to attack him at the beginning of the next turn to finish him off.
What a whiner.
But this is good. And now, as you can see, every time I cast a Merfolk spell, I get yet another...
I'm so glad this does it on its own because I'm like, my brain is exploding here.
Alright. Now I'm just hoping they don't have a board wipe. They might. I don't know what board wipes this deck has, but it probably has a couple. So the way Search for Us content works is they basically can scry there and put it in the graveyard, or they can look at it and put it in the graveyard. And if they don't, once this has 7 cards in it, see, they probably have this in hand, which means that I'm about to get blown out. This basically is a board wipe, so I mean it is what it is. Like there's not really anything I can do about that. So go ahead and attack them all because I'm gonna lose it all soon anyway.
That is Murloc. Or Merfolk. Sorry.
Yeah, so he didn't have a second black! That's why he couldn't cast it. Oh my god, that's amazing. Well, I couldn't cast that anyway, so it's fine that you got it. Oh, I love it. Yes!
So literally the difference between him winning and losing was not having a second black.
Yes, if he had a second black, he would have wiped all my creatures in one go.
Wow.
And then I wouldn't have come back from that.
I like how you played 3 games in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's very good.
Rats for days.
That one sucks. But yeah, we'll try this one.
Hey Ben, I don't know. Is it?
Is it? So this is
Ben went from the most energetic person in the world to basically falling asleep.
What is that?
If you wanted to know what Ben's demeanor was earlier today, watch the first part of Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles and the first part of Silent Hill Shadow
Yep.
Memories.
Hey, so Ben, he had a deck. It's the word is IZZET, which is it Izet or is it?
Is it?
Is it? So the deck was called I don't know. Is it?
Like,
IZZET. I don't know. Is it?
Like an exclamation. Goblin Electromancer makes my instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less. So I'm happy about that. So this deck is all about getting a certain card in my graveyard. So I might as well attack and I don't have to discard.
Yeah, attack!
Ben's
Hell
back,
yeah.
baby. Ben's back.
No, I'm not back. I'm going back to sleep.
Alright, Discovery. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, well, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm
I
not
guess.
sure. This is a white, black, blue. Okay, Ashiok. Alright, that's annoying for sure. This is like the worst.
My greatest.
Might as well go ahead and start the process.
Your lack of
Yeah, there goes one of my Arc Light Phoenixes. So, what was the card that I was hoping would be in my graveyard is this card here. At the beginning of your combat, if you cast 3 or more instant and sorcery spells, it just comes back to the battlefield. So I have a bunch of cheap instant and sorcery spells, so that
Now it's
basically it just
exiled.
comes right out. But it's all exiled now, so I'll get rid of Ashiok so that I don't have to deal with him anymore.
This is
And then we'll play Crackling Drake, which is unfortunately oh, nice. I forgot Crackling Drake is both Graveyard and Exile. So he gets +1/+0 for all cards, instant sorceries in my Exile or Graveyard. So that's pretty nice. So he's basically a 7-power creature. And I have a couple of Drakes in here. So this pause makes me happy because they're really trying to think about what they should be doing. All right,
Did they do
here's
anything?
no, they didn't. So here's an Arclight Phoenix. So we're going to get this out on this turn because we're going to discard it off of this tormenting, and then we're going to draw 2, and then we're going to be able to opt. We'll do that, and then we'll hope that when we Discovery Disperse, that we get another one. No, we didn't. So I'll leave those there because I don't want those. But I will get an Arclight Phoenix at the beginning of my combat. Hey, welcome.
Oh, and you can use it immediately?
Yeah, because
Oh,
it
that's
has
awesome.
haste. Yeah. So.
This is guy BTFO.
Yeah, well, just make him the most mad. You got 1 life left, my dude.
In before.
And here's my land.
Wow, this dude did not quit yet.
I have my 11
He might have like a comeback. He might be okay. Yeah, he's got another Ashiok, so he's gonna get rid of my graveyard. That works.
Okay, what is he gonna do?
Fair enough.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, we ranked up.
Woo! I just like that last thing. Like, he knows he's gonna lose, but he's like, I'm gonna mess with you. The end.
I don't
Okay.
know why, but watching Magic, even though I don't know a lot about it, is really fun.
So we'll
Watching
try.
Magic, if someone's explaining it, is very fun.
And the players like good or competent.
So this is this is basically like very similar to that last deck, except instead of having Arc like Phoenix, it's more.
Dude, you're about to be BTFO.
Not the Jeffs.
But it's more about these blue creatures. So I have this Terramander, which is really fun, and Enigma Drake, which is exactly like the other one, except it's just a graveyard. But yeah, we're good with this, so we'll keep this. We're gonna do a turn 1 Terramander. This card's great. It's just a 1/1 flyer, but I can add 4 +1/+1 counters to it for 8 mana. But that 8 mana costs 1 less for each instant and sorcery in my graveyard. So as we go, we'll kind of be able to. Yeah, I guess what we'll do is we'll attack first. And then we'll chart a course and not have to discard. Alright, good. We got a red source. 2 red sources. That's good. Alright.
What's the gimmick of green?
A lot of creatures. Okay, so that's frustrating.
They buff.
This is a really good card in Standard right now. But yeah, they have a lot of big creatures, big dumb creatures for pretty cheap. Yeah, I'll pay 2 more. And I will.
Why is he
Alright.
not? Why is he not? Oh, is that one flying?
Yeah,
or
both
one
of these are flying. That's why
Oh.
they're kind of hovering. But they both.
Oh,
are flying.
I see. That's cool. Because I was like, why is he not blocking with the 1/1 piece of garbage? But it's because of
Well,
flying.
I mean, he might not have anyway, because this taps for mana, so, like, this ramps him. And so he probably wouldn't have blocked anyway. I'm kind of fine with taking this block, even though I don't kill that. Just because I don't want to take 4 damage right now, just considering what's about to come out.
Why is that card face up?
Because I saw it, so, like, now I can always look at it. So it's kind of like the way of, like, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, a flyer. Okay, so we'll try. This. Yep. Okay. No, I do want that. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, good. And then I'll just play another turn.
Why is that card to the side?
So, there's a mechanic called Jumpstart, where if a Jumpstart card's in your graveyard, you can cast it by discarding a card from hand from the graveyard. So they kind of put it over here, so it's like, technically it's in my graveyard, but it's letting me know, hey, you can cast it. Alright, so this is the crappy one, because I think this one destroys
How this thing
before.
goes
Yeah,
is
so that sucks.
sometimes rest.
Luckily, I'm going to be able to
again.
lava coil this, and I hopefully might be able to kill Vivian Reed next turn. So first things first, we do lava coil this Reed.
BTFO!
Okay, now that will call. Yep, I can do it. Great.
Whoa.
And I will kill Vivian. Alright, so I'm going to take another 4 or 5 damage, but then I'll be able to beacon bolt this thing next turn. That's this thing here. So we'll see what happens.
It seems like a really good card. Just exile something, then gain 2 life.
Yeah, Vraska's Contempt is pretty popular.
I mean, it does take 4 mana, but man, that's
Yeah.
good.
get rid of this. Enough. And I will dark course. Maybe get something. Oh! That is not what I wanted to discard. I was just like, yeah, I forgot about it. Alright, that's gonna be it. So I would have easily been fine. Had I not clicked that Spell Pierce, that basically is a 1 mana counter spell, which I could have cast to counter this Liliana. But since I accidentally clicked it, I accidentally clicked it, so it went to the graveyard. Alright, we'll just try this one more time.
2 seconds to set up a match.
Kaichu! Oh, I know Kaichu. He's a good guy.
Kaichu, right down the street, bro.
He's a lion, dude.
Oh, yeah, I remember Kaichu.
I think if I got into Magic, I'd want to build a deck where you just draw a million cards all the time.
Yeah, there's a couple that... there's actually currently... There's a Jace in the new War of the Spark where the win condition is if you have Jace out and you go to draw a card and there's no cards left in your library, you win the game. So it's all just about dumping your...
So it's like the opposite of the usual...
Yeah, because normally that's like an instant loss, but... Alright, so this could be burn.
Look at that scorpion there.
So this person's thinking.
I love the sound effect of when you put down the land, it makes a water
Yes,
effect.
yeah, they make different ones, like the swamps makes like crickets and stuff. Yeah, this is burn. This is probably not gonna go well. We'll see. Kinda don't care. Just hopefully they like. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a person that's very slow playing Burns deck. I don't know why it's so.
It does seem like Magic is very reliant on having like a good opening hand, and
yes,
that like
for
kind of
sure.
determines
Absolutely.
everything.
Yeah, you want to ramp like up, so you want like something that costs 1, something that so we can they can pay for it. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe they have another one. Please have another one.
Ah, get out of here.
That's just like Hearthstone, though. Why do they do that?
Always stealing.
Okay.
What did you want him to do?
Like anything.
Oh.
I wanted him to cast another non-creature spell. I'm just gonna look and see what's
Damn!
Wow.
I mean, it's just good. Like, this person's playing very, very slowly for a burn deck, and it just doesn't seem like very fun to watch. If I had a good hand, I would love to just, like, punish them for being slow. But I didn't have a good hand, so I would
burn
just...
decks are supposed to be, like, you're supposed to be, like, fast at it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't
like,
have to. There's just not a lot of choices to make, like, relatively. Like,
Leinster, I know that guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this seems fun. So I'm gonna actually
Put down a land? What?
I'm probably not gonna have Spell Pierce up for the beginning because I don't want them to immediately know that I have it. So like if I played this and had it deal me damage to come in untapped, they would know like, oh, they've got a blue spell. So I just want to hose their first play of the game if they play something like
What if y'all just kept putting down lands? It was like 5 lands were put down before anyone did anything.
So what's the deal with this card that turns into 2?
Oh, so these are like half cards, like, and they would be printed like this in real Magic, where like they would be sideways, and you gotta kind of look at them sideways, but you can cast either side. So one is obviously more expensive, so it's for later in the game, and one's for earlier in the game.
Interesting.
And so they do different stuff. So this one surveils, which lets you look at the top 2 cards, and you can put them in the graveyard, and then it'll let you draw a card. Fine.
What if the guy who was going really slow last game was also doing an LP where it was explaining it to friends?
It could be.
And he was like, ugh. But you were taking your time to explain stuff, and he's just like, you know what? I'm almost done. This guy's so slow. It's Bizarro World! Yes.
Perfect! Taste it!
Oh, and you made it stronger because you just
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. Well, this is a instant or sorcery, so it went to my graveyard after I did it. But yeah, this guy was hoping to counter my spell and gain 3 life, but he didn't either. So I
You
can
okay,
play.
Ben?
I can play Opt
Yes.
and Shock, and these will both pump this up a little bit more next turn. So that's
Yes.
very nice.
Unless he does something stupid.
Okay, so he's gonna make it so that this
been
prevents
analyzed
all
upon
damage from this,
Wanting.
but that's fine.
There are many who have turned weakness into a virtue.
And it also
Okay,
makes my
Dovin.
spells cost more, so I'll roll out Cackling Drake in the meantime. So if he wants to do that again, it's going to be another -1, and then I'll be able to probably kill him with the other creature that he doesn't do that with. Okay. Board wipe. That seems good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I feel like
okay. I will be able to kill
Yeah, board wipes are like the ultimate, like, meh. Start
This is
over.
a rare occasion. Are not often wrong.
a 2 life to have it untapped. And then that way I have Shock to kill something, but I also have another Opt that I can do at the end of their turn to draw something good. Tayo Cruz, huh? Okay. He makes walls.
Do you personally not like playing with Planeswalkers, or you just like...
No, the Planeswalkers are very popular
take
right now
these.
because of War of the Spark. So what is he at? 3. All right. You know what? I'll just no. I'm gonna be able to kill him next turn. So we'll just scrub.
I was like, what was he?
I'm fine with that. He probably has something that can respond.
Nice!
Anything
Try
to support
again!
my allies.
Yeah, that's what I'll do next turn. Okay. That's fine. All right. So we play that. We will kill Tayo. Tayo!
Boom!
Valuable experience.
And, what do I have? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll do this as well.
All the cards.
Just drop the same damn card.
Yeah, so we'll get rid of both of these. Let's see what else? Alright, chart courses. Did attack, so I'm not going to have this card. There, that's what I mean. So I think this actually. Yes. Perfect.
Whoa!
Thing.
This guy quitting one, unless he has another board wipe.
He probably.
He's also at full life.
Yep.
That sucks.
Okay.
Folks, that's the fun of playing blue.
Yeah.
Like,
Although this isn't blue, this is white and black. But yes.
Yikes. Yikes.
Blue doesn't have a lot of.
Honestly,
Blue doesn't have a
I'm
lot of board wipes. Blue would have like bounce everything back to your hand.
Woo!
yeah,
but-
but
Did it
he's
get
playing
hot
a-
in here?
He's playing a blue deck.
But because
so
he's playing a blue
Dude, stop
deck, he
bullying
can.
Ben. He only plays Hearthstone.
he's
But
not
but it's
bullying me.
he can kind of cycle through his deck faster because of blue. Okay,
Yeah.
this sucks a lot, especially when I don't have something out. Because he's going to be able to draw a card and untap 2 lands. Yeah, sounds good. So I really hope I draw a creature.
Okay, I wanted to say that's the. I
Yeah.
can't remember the phrasing, but of playing blue. But what I meant, which would have been common terminology between both games,
That's a
is
creature.
that's the beauty of playing control.
This sucks.
I'll just.
Time plan.
I'm gonna be honest.
As soon
Playing
as I think
control
of
is my favorite way to play. It makes everyone hate you.
I got one
and I
more
love
draw, and then we can just quit.
No time for a
Because-
break.
Once he gets on this Teferi nonsense, plus he has all his lands untapped.
One more game.
Alright, we'll do burn this
I let
time.
myself in.
Like regular burn. And I'll show you how it should be played.
4 seconds. My goodness. 5 seconds. Actually, magic is over.
Sully Wazowski. Get it? It's the 2 characters from Monsters Inc. Alright, this is a good start. This is a really
I get it.
This is a really fun start.
Monsters Inc. The movie.
Oh, and they mulligan. You done, bro. I hope they're not playing burn as well, because that's always annoying. Okay. They are playing the black and red. The black red burn.
So your avatar has no.
Same card.
Yeah.
So your avatar has no like bearing on what kind of deck you're playing.
No.
Okay.
What is going on?
Cool things are happening.
Okay.
Just burn, baby. Come on.
So we'll start out with this. We'll get spectacle costs. So this thing normally costs 3, but if an opponent lost life, it only costs 1.
Yeah.
And it will draw 2 cards, and we will go ahead and just kill this thing before it gets out of hand.
Unless.
What?
What? But I have. Oh, I clicked the right. I clicked the left one instead of the right one. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Are you?
Acrobatics.
Good decks, by the way. Real fast play.
What?
So my dude has first strike, so he won't be able to necessarily attack him.
Also, it deals 1 damage to everything, which is why.
Yeah, when it entered the battlefield. Yeah. So that was nice. All right, so let's just go ahead and keep this thing.
Thank you.
Go. Excellent. They had to full pay. They had to pay full price for that, sucker.
That's dead now.
They probably kill this, but we'll see what happens.
Argo just has a lot of land right now.
Yeah, this is not what you want for this deck. Yeah, that's
You have too many lands in your deck. Get rid of them.
yeah. Just throw them out. Only spells. All right, so this is a really fun card. This you play. I can look at the top card of my library. I can no longer play cards from my hand, but I can just play cards off the top of my library. And there have been times where I've played like 6 spells in a row.
And, like, you have an awful hand, so that's amazing.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
So-
you have played a land first?
No, because I might get a land, and then I would be stuck staring at a land on top of my deck. So yeah, I wouldn't have been able to cast this card anyway. So and that's perfect. Now I drew that unfortunately, but this. Then I can play. Yeah, he quit. Well done. So I don't know what I would have been able to play that land, and if I had like 3 more spells, like I would just be able to like win. So that's as soon as Experimental
That
Frenzy's
seems
out there, like
excessively good.
yeah, it is really fun. Like I said, there's a lot of decks
So,
that counter it pretty hard.
You have 26,000 coins. What is
Yes.
that in real? Like, is it like very little? Is it a lot?
Coins don't do too much. Gems are obviously the
Oh.
premium thing. But like
Love
if I
the
wanted to
gems.
do one of these drafts,
I want to get out of here.
if I wanted to do a draft, it costs 1,500 gems, and you get 3 packs. So like it's supposed to be like about the same amount as just buying packs. But you can also do some of these modes for coins instead. Coins you can just earn by like doing stuff. Like here I can kill 25 opponent's creatures and cast 20 black spells or green spells, and I'll get 500, 750 coins. And these refresh like every day.
How much
or
is
every
one
week.
pack? In coins.
Yeah, if I go to packs, I could if I go to the store, you can buy one pack for 1,000 coins if you want.
Okay.
But mostly the bigger values are when you buy it in gems. But
Wait, is this the same thing where people were playing? No, it's not. It's not the legacy one, right? That's a different.
yeah, that's MTGO.
Okay.
Magic: The Gathering Online.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Neat.
that's Magic: The Gathering.
We'll probably do more, boys. We'll see you next time. Bye.